Hi, it's Julie. Welcome back. Today I want to share with you my July favorites, things I've been loving this last month. I'll just jump right in. This was such a fun thing to use while I was on this last trip to Oshkosh in Wisconsin. My husband goes every year. It's this big air show, and I'll insert a little picture. We saw Harrison Ford's plane, and what I was doing was staying in a home with 6 or 7 other men and just me, and there were 2 bathrooms. So I knew I had to get ready really quick and not, be spending a lot of time doing my hair or anything like that. So I grabbed my Tom Ford iQuad. I hadn't used it that much since I bought it, and I was kind of disappointed that it cost so much and I hadn't really used it like I thought I would. So I grabbed it. I didn't bring the little brushes that came with it. It's the one that's Cocoa Mirage. It looks like this. It's beautiful. It's very neutral, very easy, neutral daytime looks. I could throw this in the crease here, that in the crease, that on the outer V. Sometimes I would put this on the center of my lid a little bit. It just was so quick and fast. And with my eye color, my eyes are kind of green. The little bit of kind of burgundy that's in this satiny shimmer, sort of, I think it's a satin, but this shade here looked great. And so it was so super easy and fast, and I could use this mirror with natural daylight, and I never had to fuss. I just always did sort of the same look, but it always was really pretty. And so this is definitely a favorite this last month. Then next, I have several bases that I've been using and really enjoying. This one by Lancome is the Beauty Balm, and it's got an SPF of 30. I got it in natural number 3. I love the beautiful look that this gives my skin. It's super easy to wear. I put it on with my fingers, and it dries down a little bit more than the IT CC cream, the original kind, so it's not quite as dewy, or that can even get a little bit shiny on me. This does not. Takes a minute or so and it dries down. It has a beautiful natural sort of a satiny look to your skin. It's wonderful and I love it. Then another base I've been using a lot, especially when I overdo it with my sunscreen, which I tend to do. I'm very obsessed with making sure I get lots of sunscreen on my face and neck. And if I use a moisturizer that has a lot of hyaluronic acid and some different things in it, I can end up with a really shiny face because of the SPF and the moisturization that it gives me. So to kind of cut that and make myself have more of a natural look to my skin, a more, not real matte, but kind of cuts that shine that the SPS can give you, was the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. As a matter of fact, I put it on my forehead and like right here on my cheeks a little bit and on my chin, because I noticed I had some pinkness coming through and some shine. So this, if you use it sparingly and you really blend it in well and you don't powder on top of it, for me, I have more normal to dry skin, so I don't powder over it. I love the finish that this gives, and it really does last. So I am loving the Too Faced concealer. And then the last base that I have been enjoying, this is what I took with me on my trip, is the IT Bye Bye Foundation. The Full Cover Moisturizer. It has that SPF 50. And I really wanted that because I didn't reapply throughout the day. I'm kind of that girl who puts it on and I'm done. Unless I'm maybe out at a lake or a beach, then I will reapply sunscreen. But if I have makeup on, I don't usually reapply. So this worked out great. It wasn't too dewy. This one is a little bit of a more natural finish compared to the IT CC cream. And I liked the color, I liked the coverage. It lasted for most of the day on me. I felt like I could just put this on over my sunscreen, because I'm always putting extra sunscreen on my face. Put this on over maybe put a little bronzer, maybe not, and throw on that Tom Ford Eye Quad mascara, and I'm out. So this I loved. Another thing I discovered last month was this body lotion by OGX. It's the Ultra Moisture Extra Creamy Coconut Miracle Oil Lotion. Picked it up at Target. I saw it was really popular. There were not many left, and I love the smell of coconut. And this has a coconut vanilla, slight bit of that gardenia. It's the Tiare. It's got an essence of that in it. This has great ingredients. The fourth ingredient is coconut oil in this. The first is water, then you've got glycerin, and you've got coconut oil, and it's got safflower oil. It's not too thick. It's not the consistency of, say, a body butter, but it's not super, super light. It's kind of that mid-weight lotion. It sinks into your skin really well, gives you a soft, silky, velvety feeling to your skin. Really am enjoying this lotion. I'm glad I found it. Then let's see. Oh, I watched Uppy's Beads, Tammy, and she was doing a video on going into the pool and how she protects her blonde hair from the chlorine. And then also she demonstrated what she does at night. Every night, I think, before she goes to bed. And she saturates her beautiful long hair in all these oils, and then sleeps in it and washes her hair in the morning. So I don't wash my hair every day. I do it usually every other day. But I picked up, because of my sister Susie, she has this really light blonde hair, but when you feel it, it is soft, and it feels very young and soft and nourished and healthy. I asked her what she used, and she said she used this from Sally's, and this is the one and only Argan Oil treatment, and it smells really good. It's got kind of a, it's not quite, say, the Moroccan oil scent, but it reminds me of it. It's a really, really nice scent, and it's very inexpensive. I wanted to try it first because she has much thicker hair than I do, and I didn't know if this would really weigh my hair down. But what I found, so I bought the tiny one, and it was very inexpensive. I think the large bottle is like $10. So the best way for me to use this one is to do what Tammy did, and what I've been trying to do is really bring it through the ends of my hair, mid shaft to the ends of my hair at night, before I kind of put it in a very loose sort of bun and then go to sleep with that. And I think it's really helping my hair. The last time I saw my stylist, she said, gosh, your hair's really healthy. And I think that a large part of it is this oil that I've been using. I sometimes mix this with a jojoba oil that I pick up at Whole Foods, but you could mix it with any oil really, and make a nice cocktail to really protect your hair and keep it moisturized and nourished. I wanted to show you this bracelet I got during the Nordstrom sale. It's a Kendra Scott, and it's one of those adjustable ones where you just pull, and I love that because I have really small wrists like most women, and bracelets tend to kind of fall too far forward and bother me. So these I love, and I got an inexpensive one at, I think, Charming Charlie's, and my husband, I wore it, and my husband said, oh, I love that. That looks so pretty on you. So I looked online, and sure enough, Kendra Scott has this silver one with this filigreed bar here. It's called Gilly, the Gilly adjustable bracelet. They have it in gold, and they still have it available if you happen to want to pick it up on sale. They have it in silver, gold, and I think it's mixed. I don't know that it's a rose gold, but they have all of the colors of the metals available still. Then I took on my trip as well this Skinny Dip makeup brush roll that I got at Nordstrom. It wasn't in the sale, it was before the sale. And it just opens like this. It's got a flap to protect the brush heads, and then there's lots of spaces for makeup brushes, eye pencils, those kinds of things, whatever's, you know, narrow enough to slide in here. And then you have this area here that you unzip, and I just put all of my makeup in here, and for my trip and my brushes, and this was very convenient, small, and easy for me to carry into the bathroom and carry out. And it's pretty in this rose gold, And I'm sure they still have many of these because it wasn't included in the sale. They have it in this rose gold, black, and a really cute bold lips pattern, which is kind of fun. So, and then these two card holders. I love taking these on vacation instead of a big bulky wallet. This last trip, I brought this one, and these are both from Target. They're really inexpensive. They're under $10. I think this small, pretty gold one, it was $5.99. I just put my ID and any cards in here, and then I put my money in this top zipper, and then this one can hold more cards, as you can see, and it's got a pocket and then a zipper. But it's so nice and thin and lightweight that it really cuts down on carrying a heavy purse around. And if you want to bring a smaller purse, this just slides right in there. It's really nice and convenient. This one is called the small credit card wallet for $5.99 at Target, and this one is the large credit card wallet with zip pouch. I think it comes in a bunch of different colors, and it's $7.99 at Target. And then my last favorite is where I live. This last month in July, I traveled quite a bit, and I am sort of a nervous traveler. I enjoy it once I'm there, but I don't like the process of traveling. I don't like sitting in the car for a long time. I don't like flying, and I am a creature of habit, so I like to have everything where I know it is and kind of do a routine. So when I travel, it all gets changed, which is really good and healthy for me to stretch and grow and adapt and not be so rigid. But I love coming home, and I put that little cabin back there behind me. There it is, because I wanted to share with you just a couple pictures of my home. I live in a wooded area, and I'll just insert the pictures, and I love coming home. It's so quiet. It's so beautiful outside. There's a picture of my front yard, and then the house that we live in, and it's mostly log, but then we also have drywalled rooms and things like that. So it's just my I'm just so blessed to live where I live, and I grew up in LA, right outside of LA. So for years and years I lived in Southern California, and the idea of that now as an adult, I get to live somewhere like this, is just beyond my wildest dreams. So I want to thank you all for watching. I want to thank Elle is for Living for giving me a shout out. I got a whole bunch of new subscribers, and I'm so grateful. And I hope that you stick around. I hope that you enjoy the content and that it's helpful for you. And I will see you next time.